Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today we are making this adorable circus animal cake. If you haven't had circus animal cookies before, then lucky for you, I have a bag right here to show you guys. They're by the brand Mothers, and I promise this isn't sponsored by them, but when I was growing up, I really loved eating circus animal cookies. Let me grab one right now to show you guys. And you can see they basically look like this. They're these little animals that are covered in icing and sprinkles. The way I describe them is kind of like animal crackers. If animal crackers were to have a party, they would dress up like this. They're really good, I think. I mean, at least when I was younger, I loved eating them. It's like the perfect lunchbox snack, and you were kind of like the cool kid if you had these. And now we're gonna relive that cool kid status today by making this cake. It's really cute. On the inside, I made the layers so it looks kind of like a circus animal. It's got pink and funfetti and more pink, and then some pink stripes to go with that. Anyways though, let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so to start off, I have 3 6-inch layer cakes here. I've got 2 hot pink ones and 1 funfetti one, and I'll have the recipe for this cake in the description box below, but it's the same one that I make all the time on my channel. To start layering our cakes, I'm just going to put down a dollop of buttercream, and then lay down my first hot pink cake. Then we're going to pipe out a beautiful spiral of frosting in the center of the cake, and then say your goodbyes to it because we're going to smush it out with an offset spatula. And just push that frosting to the sides of the cake. Then we're going to lay down our funfetti layer. And then again some more buttercream frosting, just piping out that nice little spiral there. It's almost got like a hypnotizing feel to it. Then we're going to spread that out with our offset spatula. Then we're going to lay down our last hot pink layer. And then we're going to start on our crumb coat. So I'm just piping out some spirals of frosting on the top, and then just enough frosting to cover these sides. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I usually show how to make the entire cake start to finish, but this time I just had the cake layers pre-baked off because I feel like I've shown you guys so many times how to make the cake layers, but let me know in the comments what you think. After watching the footage back, I kind of like seeing the whole process start to finish, but let me know what your thoughts are. Anyways though, we're just going to keep smushing that frosting into these sides of the cake. And then once you've cleaned up all the sides, just tuck in any edges on the top. At this point, we're going to let our cake chill in the fridge for about 15 minutes or so, just so that icing can set up a bit. And then we're going to start on our beauty layer. So I'm just going to pipe some frosting onto the top and upper third of our cake. You just want enough frosting to cover these sides, and I'm going to spread it out just a little bit to make sure that we've got all those sides covered. Don't worry about getting it all nice and smooth at this point, we just want to make sure we have enough frosting before we go coloring it pink. Now to create our striped ombre effect, I'm going to pipe on some hot pink frosting, and then some even hotter pinker frosting on the bottom. Then I'm going to grab my offset spatula and just start very gently dragging it across the cake. You don't want to push too hard, you really just want to make sure the layers are blended and the cake is covered in frosting. The decoration is kind of like a cross between an ombre and a stripe. You don't want the layers super defined, just a little bit fuzzy and blurry, kind of like if you were like nearsighted or something. I guess I pull inspiration from my own experience. Anyways though, now I'm going to grab a long ruler and just start smoothing out these sides. Now that the sides are all smoothed out, I'm just going to tuck in any frosting at the top. Don't worry about getting this perfectly smooth, because I'll teach you guys how to make a really cool design. All you have to do is start your spatula in the center of the cake, and then keep spinning your cake stand until you get a nice spiral on top. Alright, now time for our circus cookies. I'm going to start off by crushing a few of them up in a bag, maybe 5 or 6 or so. This is just for the decoration at the top. And if anybody can tell me what kind of animal this is, that would be very much appreciated. Anyways, next up I'm going to grab a cup and go ahead and smash these up. I felt kind of bad doing this, but they do make for some very cute and colorful decorations. Next up, I'm going to pipe out some dollops of frosting around the edge of the cake. Just some nice little fluffy clouds of frosting for our circus animals to sit on. Then I'm going to sprinkle over some of these circus animal crumbs on top. And this just adds for a really nice pop of color. Now for the final touch, I'm going to grab some more circus animals and just lay these around the border of the cake. This way it looks like they're kind of like walking around the cake, which I think is pretty cute. And that's it, all that's left to do is slice it open. And I know that little divot in the side of the cake bothers me too, but at the end of the day guys, it's cake and it's gonna be delicious. Alright guys, our circus animal cake is finished now, and I love how this turned out. This is like a super nostalgic cake for me because I have not eaten a circus animal since I was probably like 10, and basically this video has turned out for an excuse for me to eat circus animal cookies because these are so good, you guys. If you haven't had them before, you've got to get your hands on some of these. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more cute recipes, and then also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at kawaiisweetworld, and then check out my website at kawaiisweetworld.com, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!